How is the low supplies going on here? I mean, that almost makes me want to go for... There's another thing here, after industrial effort, that goes for infrastructure effort. Hopefully that could solve the issues facing there. But let's head on even further with time here. Let's make it pass. And there we go, some research being done. Concentrated industry, improved machine tools. We are 0.11 years ahead of time. That's not too much. That's worth getting started. That's not too much at all. I was going to say something. Oh yeah, I have in... Let's go into game options, into video here. I have disabled some things in the game to kind of make it better. 3D buildings and 3D units, because I didn't see the point in having them. I'm using NATO symbols because I'm used to them from, you know, the previous game. And there's one more thing that I removed as well. Oh yeah, it's the thing with the you know, this. Okay, let me start over. When the time changes, you can have this thing sweeping across the screen, changing, you know, the light, moving along as the sun rises and dawns and whatever else. But I removed that as well to kind of. I feel it's a bit more. It's a bit cleaner now, so it's easier to understand what's going on. And okay, Beijing, China controls this location in Beijing. Of course they do. It's Beijing after all. But not for long. There will be ours. Make no mistake. But how are these plans evaluated? Inferior enemy? No, not anymore. Oh, it's just because they're concentrated along this line here and not along this line. So I think in total they will be fine. Formation flying. The first part in and this is done. Land doctrine is being worked upon. Should I go for heavy fighters or no? I don't think actually so. I don't think so. Just continue on with the dive bombing. Seems like a good thing to get started on and be prepared for along the way. The Anti-Comintern Pact. Germany proposes that we sign a pact recognizing that the aim of the Communist International, known as the Comintern, is to disintegrate and subdue existing states by all the means at its command. Convince blah 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 blah, so we will join. Against the communists over here in the Soviet Union. We will join the Anti-Comintern Pact. Treaty of Addis Ababa. Italy took all of Ethiopia, annexed it, and all the materials available to it. Imperial austerity is done, so go for industrial effort. Increase the industry at our disposal. How are things being constructed? That's a fairly nice rate. Not fully though, because we don't have enough factories, but we will get some more now with that effort along the way. We are some 60 days away from getting another advisor available to us. And it increases quite rapidly with time. So at this point, when you start at 1936, there's, well, I mean, you kind of hit a point at sometimes when you don't have too much to do. So you can, you know, let time roll past. But that will change when fighting starts. Make no mistakes. And here we have Concentrated Industry 2, which is all kinds of nice. Hopefully that has changed. And now suddenly, remember how it was like 900,000 available. Now there's 2.54 million available due to the spiritual mobilization. So we now have a lot of manpower to draw from. So there's no problem there. And suddenly our total need of weapons have decreased massively due to this concentrated effort from the industry, which is all kinds of wonderful. So we are finally getting up to speed on this part as well. Have we gotten any more divisions ready? We have not, actually. And here's some light cruisers available for when we have more things available. There we go. That was a bit redundant, was it? Available for when more things are available. Oh yeah, you don't say, you don't say. Prepare defense. All infantry and motorized mech defense plus 10%. Let's go for more of this. Let's just get the doctrine up to speed. But with all this industrial effort being done, and I don't think infrastructure effort will be needed at the moment. Maybe not. Maybe it will be. Okay, let's just do that before. Infrastructure effort being done before the invasion of China. Just to make sure that this attrition thing is won't affect us too much when the actual war starts. So what are you thinking of my plan? Risky. And this one is advantageous. Okay. So they will balance themselves out. That's all fine. Maybe we should start making a plan for them as well. Now we can add some other guy to our political thing. I think Silent Workhorse here. He gives political power gain plus 15%, so the earlier we get him, the more dividends he will pay out over time. So now we get a bit more political power by 30% increase. At least for us now, because we start with a base value of 2. And 1 is used for all of this stuff, infrastructure effort. So let's start now with making a nice plan. So, we have an offensive line to be drawn. This army, which is the Purple Army, the official name of it, should go and head for... Wait, there we go. And head something along this line. They will try to take these areas. This army will instead go here to try to take this part of the river. So now they will prepare themselves for that army, or for that plan, and prepare the divisions and everything like that. Both consider this to be risky. I don't think they are too sure that they will manage to do it. But they have help. They're like 30 divisions in total. And for this... Oh wait, stop with the plan. Stop executing the plan. And for this one, the offensive line will be a bit different. First they will try to take this area here. And after that they will move along to take this area here. So they are the Shanqi Conquering Army. Official name. Or unofficial name, because I can't be bothered to actually rename them to that. Improved machine tools, which allows another research slot available. There's advanced machine tools is far away in the future. We could go for oil plant. Okay, now we have quite a few things. Resource gain efficiency. There we go. That seems reasonable. And let's go for the radio. I'd research that as well. So research is going surprisingly fast. Everything is just moving along quite swimmingly. And how is the production going? Well, I mean, our need is getting fixed very fast. Considering we're using up some as well, and in just general use, it takes 148 days to get completely done here. That all depends on how much equipment breaks in, this attrition thing. And I think that might be why they are in low supplies, because basically we're not producing enough for them. But when this infrastructure effort is done, we will head straight into the Chinese border incident. And then finally, hopefully, some action going on. Maybe they will give up, maybe they won't. That depends on numerous factors, of course. I did put them in to follow historical ideas, so maybe they will try to put up a fight. But here, let's get started now. Hopefully the added infrastructure will help with the supplies. I'm not certain though. I wonder if some more technologies will be done. Until then, it seems that way. But into Warfighter, I forgot to change that into the KI-27. And as I do that, the production efficiency is lowered because, the the industry kind of need to adapt to the changing circumstances. And I honestly could add some more factories to the mix, some more military factories and similar things here. Maybe even a naval dockyard here in Kanto will be the primary naval dockyard for, or where most things are being produced. I think that's also, I noticed that I can't really pick where they will be deployed. Oh, it's automated to Kanto. Okay, there it actually says that. So they will be there automatically. So here, as in Japan, Fleet 5, the new built light cruiser, it has already been placed. And you are not too many days away now from the Chinese border incident to fire. That will be interesting. I wonder how they will react. I wonder what they will say and what they will do. Direct ground support. We will use ground support in our day-to-day ambition. So I could go for the close air support to go for northern China. Wait, northern China and close air support. There we go. And this in Manchuria. There we go, and air superiority, just to prepare them for when things happen. So now we have some stuff ready. We do need a lot of fighters, so with at least that added military factory, let's go for that, and now suddenly we need a bit more aluminum. So we will request France for more aluminum, which is fine. Not too big of a deal. It's only tungsten and chromium which you have a surplus of. As far as I can tell, there's no equivalent of money in the game, so no need to basically export. I guess if France demanded that we export some tungsten to them, I don't think we would be in the position to say no, because we need the aluminum from them. So yeah, I guess that kind of balances out over time. But now this border incident should be fairly close. Yes, it is indeed. Only 15 days away, 2 weeks away. And we can modify the government before that. We can add some guy to help us out. We have a theorist here. We have quite a few theorists, in fact, that have different things they are good at. I wonder though which one we should go for. Or maybe we should even go for military high command to start with. Division attrition, that seems perfect. Hitoshi Imamura, you are hired. Congratulations, welcome to the government. Make me proud. I don't think I need to add any more to the plan at the moment. Seems like a basic plan to start with. They do actually have 42 divisions at the front, so they have more units than I have. Which is not brilliant. Not at all brilliant. But at least now the upgrade need for infantry equipment is not there. Wait, so the Marco Polo Bridge incident. The Chinese authorities claim that the breaking point has been reached in regards to our unwarranted aggression towards China. Our demands for reparations have been refused. Oh well. So they said no this time. So not going the way that it went last time for me. So I will actually have to fight this. Isn't that wonderful? So it's going to diplomacy. I guess that will be the next national focus will be Chinese puppet, to see if they want to be a puppet of mine or not. It's a shame though that they didn't give up those areas. That means I might have to fight for them. I wonder. Wait, did we get... why am I still at this... Oh, I'm in the airplane mode. God damn it. Okay. I could justify a war goal to conquer things. But... I'll just wait a bit. 3 military factories. Well, let's upgrade these planes a bit more. There's only 1.43 a week. A week! That's nothing. I think that area is done. We could go for construction speed now. further improve ourselves. While we wait for the Chinese puppet event to fire. Or not event, but national focus to be completed. So we can go from there. We now have 2 of these ready, so we actually have quite some forces available for Navy engagements, should we be ready for that. We could send, we could get some commanders here, for example this one and I guess this one. I don't need to have the best generals or guys available for this. So selecting this one, I think Search and Destroy in the Yellow Sea will be the mission. And for this one, wait, that was the one I already had. For this one, this will be Search and Destroy in the East China Sea. That also gives us information about what to expect, so hopefully these divisions, when added to an army under the command of this field marshal over here, they can get the naval invasion plan of starting from here and then going to... Okay, so radio was done. Perfect. Shanghai as an initial plan. Hopefully they can do that without too much of a hassle. It takes 28 days to prepare, which is fine. That means we're just out in good time. If we go for radio detection, we will have radio station, which will allow us then to go for decimetric radio and so on. Let's go for oil plant perhaps, or maybe improved infantry equipment. And 3 military factories. We have 1 more to put and we need more of these goddamn airplanes. Against the Chinese it probably won't be too big of a deal. Soon though the Chinese puppet event will be done, or national focus once again, saying it wrong. So would I be able to start this invasion here? Will we have enough information? Previously they have complained about that. Improved artillery? No, that's too far away. Anti-tank could be something we have of use, at least against the British. Or similar. There's only a week left until the Chinese puppet. So I'm interested to see what will happen with that thing. So now at midnight, their loss is our gain. China submits! The cowardly Chinese have once again submitted to our demands. They have agreed to become a mere puppet of our nation. China has become a puppet. Yay! Chinese puppet. So now they are our puppets. We didn't have to fight China at all. Unfortunately though, we didn't get these areas. Which is a shame, but you know, we'll survive. We'll survive, no problem at all. So let's remove the fronts as we know them. We don't need them anymore like this. So let's prepare for, you know, subduing the Chinese warlords. But I think that will be a matter for next time. Currently we have reached 1937, October the 3rd, and China has already been completed. So I hope you've enjoyed this initial playthrough of Hearts of Iron 4 as Japan, and we'll continue very, very soon. Have a good day and sleep well if you are going to sleep soon, or if you're not, then by all means have a good day, and or good evening, or good afternoon, or good pre-noon, or noon. Actually have a good everything.